Hey guys, it's Melly Story Box. And I'm going to go camera down again. Hi. Until I get my teeth done. Which hopefully in the next couple weeks I'll have another car. I can't do that driving back and forth to Clearwater twice a day. It's insane. So, hey Sha. Hi Billy. Let me just look and see if there is actually any stones in here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is so pretty. I got some straggling stuff that was here or there today. Oh, it's diamonds. Okay. This is so pretty. I'll wait till a few people get in. Hey, Leonore, I didn't find that pendant, and I remember putting it in a bag and marking that it was 10 karat. I thought it was in one of these two boxes, but I'll find it. It's not going anywhere. There's a Pope one I thought you might be interested in. I'll send you pictures. Anyway, let's see who claimed this, because it's a beautiful natural opal. Yeah, in India. That makes sense. And diamonds. This is really pretty. 7.25, 7.5. Yeah, 7.5. Story of my life. Look how pretty this is, though. Isn't that beautiful? And those are diamonds on the sides. Excuse my nails. I was testing jewelry. I was trying to tidy up in here. I actually did get a lot done back there. And sweeping up the floor. So this is size 7.5. Beautiful. It's a natural opal. Of course, it should be closed back. It is. It's just marked India in there, but it's sterling. That's really beautiful ring. Hey, Beck. Hey, Jamie. That's so pretty. So it's size 7.5. And it's opal with the diamonds. So really pretty. And I'll do 30 on it, which is really low. Those are nice gemstones. I mean, there's a lot of color going on in here. Purple, pinks, blues, greens, yellows, oranges. I mean, this thing is just splashing everywhere. And decent sized diamonds as well. Oh, they're not dinky. So there's 3 diamonds on either side. It's beautiful. And it's a little loose on my largest finger. Here's a 7.25. And I'm really swollen right now. I mean, really bad. It's so pretty. I know. The colors are crazy. And my mom loved opal. I'm not a big opal person. Just never have been. I will pass on that. I don't know what I did. My $25 ring bag. Oh, wait. Am I lying? Is this it? What is this? Oh, these are earrings that need cleaned. They've been tested, but they need cleaned. What is this? Okay, here's the $25 ring bag. I don't really want to put that in there. I mean, 30 is too low already. Oh well, I'll let it sit. I'll think about it. As soon as I do the stuff that's sitting here that I pulled out, this looks like garnet. It's tested a little bit high, but I'd say it was garnet rather than red amethyst. See, I use sidereal or sidereal astrology. So growing up, I thought I was a Sag. Um, what Western or tropical astrology does is they add the 28.5 degrees, they add that, the tilt of the earth, and just pretend the planets are there. It's so stupid because, sorry, it's different because to me, astrology is the frequencies and the energies of the planets of where they actually are is what affects us. So if the planets aren't actually there, then I don't get why they did that. So in other words, since they added those degrees, it pushed me to Sagittarius, whereas actually where the planets really truly were when I was born at my natal chart was in Scorpio. So that's what bothered me about tropical astrology. It's like, why would we? Yeah, so Romans did when they took astrology. They had to mess with it, like changing the dates and all the other stuff they did. Even though, all but one of my planets is in Sagittarius on my natal chart. So I have a lot of Sagittarius tendencies, but I am a Scorpio for sure. My ascendant, which your ascendant has more to do with what really affects your life day to day. Your ascendant is much more prevalent than your sun sign. Yeah, even your moon sign matters because that's how people see you. The moon is how others see you. So my moon is a Leo, and that makes sense. I tend to be. Everybody thinks I know what's going on. People come to me like I work there. You know what I'm saying? Actually, though, usually I do know what's going on. This is a really pretty garnet ring. It's testing a little high, but I still say it's garnet. I don't think it's red amethyst. I think it's a really beautiful, deep garnet. Somebody signed it up in there, probably an STS or something. It's a really nice looking ring. Oh yeah, this gallery is really nice. It's not gouged out. There's your 925. What else say you? Yeah, it's an STS. Kind of thought so. Yeah, back of that stone could use a good clean. I cleaned the silver, but I didn't put this through the sonic or soak it for the stone, so that stone could be cleaned up. But look how nice the gallery and the inside is. Yeah, it's not gouged out. What I mean by gouged out is the less expensive rings. I don't have any like that. My rings are vintage, so my newer ones are like that. These are all solid. The newer rings are like that. The inside is kind of gouged out, like it's concave inside, so it's less sterling. I'm looking for one. I'm probably not gonna. All my rings are nice. I don't have anything like that. Oh, that's my. Yeah, I'm swollen. This fits on here. That's my Bill Wall leather. I love this ring. His stuff is so expensive, but I just adore it, so I pay for it. This one is an 8.5. Yeah, 8.5. Okay. That's beautiful. Really nicely set. Look how big and secure those prongs are. STS is a very, very good maker. Hey, Gail. A very good maker. You see what I mean about how well this is prong set. I'm gonna step down like table cut or emerald cut. Nice attention to detail. Hey Tam, that bracelet you bought last night at Kimmy's, I don't know if you realize this, but that's Nordic. That's gonna be like Norway. That's gonna be Eastern Europe. That ND mark plus just the design. Yeah, that's a mid-century Nordic ring bracelet. I just couldn't go up. There was no room. I was buying it to resell. There was no room. I mean, if I put it on eBay or something, it would be big. Summers are slow on eBay. Plus, I closed my account on eBay. Well, I didn't close it. Oh, you're welcome, Tammy. I thought maybe you knew it was why you kept bidding it up. I really am on the fence about this, but as you guys probably, I'm not going to clean it because it's really old. You guys probably know, just really don't wear lapis. I would say it might be sodalite, but no, there's pyrite in here. This is an old. This is a little. This fit me. Yeah, it's a 7 on the money. This one is an old poison ring. Oldie. An oldie but goodie. See how you have how this is set on here. Almost like a saddle buckle type style. It'll clean up. It'll come back, silver. I don't think it's signed anything. Maybe Mexico or something. If I can even read it, it's so dirty. Yeah, it's too dirty. I could wipe off the inside. A lot of people want that tarnish on there, It's still dirty as hell. It says something. I don't know what it says. No idea. Anyway, size 7, vintage lapis poison ring. And it does have pyrite in there. Not a ton, but that's fine. See it? There's a couple spots towards the bottom. Yeah, there's a few spread here and there. I do like that design. I'll keep them low. I'll do a recording with my clearance rings. They just take too much time to show, and it's not a good show to sell ratio for my time, so I don't really do a whole lot of rings on my live shows. Enemy and Jelly Bean. I'm really poofy. I could probably wear this on this finger. Actually, maybe I'm slowly it's going down. I do have the house cooling off. I stuck it on 70 degrees. I'm like, I felt so hot and nauseous. It's a good size. Really pretty color. So I put on black, because if I held a necklace up, it would show. I couldn't cope with a bra, so I stuck a tank top on. Yeah, Cincinnati's miserable when it gets really hot. In the city, it was horrible. It's steamy. Steamy. Yeah, I might clean this. This opens awful early. Easy. Yeah, no, it's okay. Okay. Hot steamy. I have no idea what temp it is here. It's drizzling rain as we speak. This is a nice braided ring. Do you spin? Nope. Was this one of the big ones? I just see the name. This might have been one of the large rings. No, it's like probably like 8 3/4. It just is touching that. Oh no, it's going over 9 because I turned it. So it just is touching the 9.5. Let's say it's 9 1/4. Yeah, 9 1/4. It's a nice ring. It's a braid. My hands already numb. I try to stop working, and it's whatever's around me. I'm just fidgeting with stuff. Very nice ring. Let's see if anybody wants to buy any $25 rings. Jamie, I know you like that the Asian inlay stuff. It's this costume, and I picked it up because I figured, well, I'm gonna take it off of the fabric cord that it's on. I'll grab these too because I love these, and I liked wearing them, but they're just too heavy for me now. I was just gonna do like a costume show, but this one, it is brass. There's no precious metals, but this is worn and not crazy. I think originally it probably had one of those knots that slip. Not anymore. That's gone. So this, I was just gonna cut it off of here. Maybe put it on gold fill or even a gold tone chain. But it's whatever, metal, brass, but it is nicely. When you see the clouds, those are the older ones. That's a good one. It's pretty neat. It's big. It's heavy. I can't wear it. Including the bail. It's about 3.5 inches long. Did anybody want this ring for $25 so I can not forget about it? Or I can forget about it? Anyway, it's 3.5 inches long and 1 3/4 inches wide. Rosie, that's a cool ring. I just figured, well, people weren't biting at 30. I'd drop it to 25. Thanks, sweetie. So I'll be invoicing tomorrow as usual, and then I'll be shipping on Tuesday. I tend to not ship even people who didn't order anything today, is to keep my routines. That way I've got my time on Monday after I do my invoicing to, like, I need to like sweep and mop after the weekend. It gets messy. He's out in the yard now he'll drag a mess in the house. And I made a mess on the kitchen floor just cooking and putting stuff up. Anyway, I forget what I paid for this. I bought this at auction. I didn't buy it to make money, but I ain't gonna lose money. I don't think I paid much of anything for it. But let me double check. I hate to keep you waiting, but I don't want to overcharge. I haven't looked this thing up. I'll see what I get. I gotta log in. Bear with me. Bear with me. It wasn't much, I know that. And it was really recent, so it should be my first couple pages. I buy a lot. Okay, so completely out the door. So that's 15, and I paid 46. That's exactly what I paid for the piece, and then the $15 is my portion. Because I had a few other pieces. That's the portion of the buyer fee and the shipping. So it's 31, 41, 40. So like 46. Am I doing that right? Because it was 31 was my winning bid. 31. And then 15 was my portion. 46. Okay, I'll do, I'm going to make $4. How about that? I'll do 50 and get rich on my $4. It's very nice. I thought it was worth bidding on. So I got it at 31, and then my cost to get it to me. It's so heavy. I wish it weren't that heavy. I didn't test this for gold because see how this is rubbing off. Not so much rubbing off as the brass is turning. Actually, gold can turn, but I can tell looking at this that at best it's plated. And I didn't go ahead and cut this off because I thought, well, Someone might want to leave it on there. I'm sure this is just brass. I hadn't checked it. It didn't claim to be anything. No change. Yeah, that's definitely brass. Nobody. Yeah, I probably overpaid a little bit for it. That's okay. That's my sister. Oh, I have to call her. That's a long conversation. Yeah, me too, Jamie. It's just I'm so surprised by the weight. I'm sure it put the weight in there. I didn't even look at the weight. All right, so the other pieces I bought when I bought this, like, shit, I was just in there. I could have looked at these because I have no idea. But I do know the values on these are pretty high. This is not marked, but it's probably gold fill. It's typical for these vintage Clisson. And they are the vintage ones. You can tell. I can tell. Yeah, it's knotted on cord. These are pretty. These are really pretty. They're very heavy though too, Jamie. I can't wear them. But now this one, I adore this one. I'm tempted to try to wear it, but I thought, don't be stupid. It feels okay for a little while. The same thing. It's these old ones with the box clasps. Look at this one. This is more like Satsuma, I think. Right? I just fell in love with them. Let me see if those three were shipped together. They might be able to bring down my cost. That's what I have to do a lot of times is combine lots cost and use all of the pieces as a way to average out cost to bring it down because it can get rather expensive. And I confess, I don't always think about it. I just like it. And the price I'm paying is like, oh, that's a good deal. I don't think about, okay, well, you're going to have to pay extra to get it home, girlfriend. Okay, so let me see, because there was other things with this. Let's see if that's what it is. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Yes, good. Okay. I'm about to do math. Was that 37? 105.97. Okay, and that's 37. Let me get the last one. Okay, good. So $23 divided by 3 pieces. Okay, so I'm only $7.67 in on shipping. Okay. So I can drop that one to like 45. I can drop it to 45 if anybody really wants it. I buy a lot of pieces I'm not looking to make money from. It's just I know people will like them. I'll buy specific things for some of my buyers because I know they're going to like that. And this I paid the most for. This is gorgeous. It's either gold pill or gold plate on that clasp. I don't know. I'm not going to put acid on it. It really doesn't matter. So it's 28 inches long. It is heavy. These are so nicely done. This is really a beautiful piece. They don't well wear together though. Nope, they do not. But I was thinking if I put a bigger brass jump ring on this, this might look really pretty on those. I don't know. I can't wear them anyway. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, so I'll do these, and these are 28 inches, and I can do this one. I'll do 48. They sell for anywhere from 85 to 125 online. They're actually really hot right now. I watched that resale revenue. That chick, I should remember her name and I don't. And trying to familiarize myself, like what are things going for these days? Because I have so much costume jewelry. I'm just suck at selling it online. I don't really have the time to have a separate show. So there's that. And these I would do. These are just do. These were low. I got these cheap, so well, obviously I might spend 25. I got a good deal on these, and these have the clouds. And they also have, was it a bird or a frog on this one? Or neither. I thought that was a bird. Nice. All right, what was the thought? I know somebody might like these as much as I do. I just can't wear them. But I'll see if Doris wants them. I was thinking about her too. Thought about you, Jamie, with this, but I didn't know you had neck sensitivities like I do. But I've got to put together a group for Doris. So my better high-end costume. This is probably the same maker. This is a different ring. I know it looks close to the same, but it's not. It's not the same. Here's what I was talking about with it being what it was called gouged out. See how the inside of that shit, come on. See how the inside of that ring is scooped out? Right? That's what I meant. This looks the same. I know I bagged that ring. It's a 7.5. Do I have the same damn ring, guys? Seems like the stone was bigger in that one. It looks the same. If this, no, my other one wasn't gouged out. I don't know. It says India as well. Oh no, this one's signed. KHR. No idea. 925. KHR 925. Check the diamonds. Obviously it's opal. And let me check. Make sure this one's diamonds. Probably. I don't want to dig in that. Yeah, it's diamonds. I don't want to dig in that box that I threw that ring in to see if it had a secondary signature for that KHR person, but I don't think so. It's a little different. I think this opal's smaller. But the last one didn't sell. I doubt this one will. That's that biggest finger is my 7.25. Damn, that lights. Yeah, no, the other one wasn't gouged out. So it's not the same ring. Come on, focus. I don't think it matters. Only because I had one almost identical. It didn't move. So why would this one? Okay. This is so sweet. Needs clean, but there's little stones in here too. Damn it, I was on it for a split second there. Mm-hmm. Look, I need to know. You son of a sailor. Can't get it. They're tiny. I never charge for diamonds in sterling anyway. I don't really put that much emphasis on it. Oh, it's a Pandora, so it's not. They're just going to be rhinestones. Okay, so it just says P2S925ALE and then 52, whatever the heck that means. Is this a sweet Pandora? And this one is a 6 1/4. And it is a 6 1/4. Okay. It needs a soak, that's for sure. But it'll just be because they don't use Swarovski crystals anymore in the Pandora. They still use, Austrian crystals. They just don't use Swarovski anymore. So those should shine up nice. It's a sweet little bow. And if my camera doesn't stop being a wackadoodle, it's a sweet bow. Oops. Oh, Leonore, you're in here still? Yes. This is a Pandora little bracelet. It's tiny. And keep in mind, too, when you put the fat Pandoras on them, it's going to make it even smaller. Saying by it hasn't been open probably in a decade, right? Okay, there we go. I'll stick a charm on it and see how much that brings the size in. This is sweet. Shell, that's cute. Isn't that sweet? Does she? Well, I've got some really other cute charms. All right, going once for show, going twice for show. And so cute. It's really tiny, and I think that I should have stuck it on there, but I think it was not even a 5-inch. Hey, get back in there, Chica. It has to be seated properly, Mel. Yeah, I know. What am I doing wrong? Should be in there. Haha, it's tight. Pow. Yeah, look at that. It's like stretched. It's 5 3/4. But I bet we put some. I won't take everybody else's here time because I want to send you pictures of this thing, and I'm gonna find that Guadalupe 10-carat pendant. It's got to be right here, so I'll find that for you. So I'll text you later for this one. And then, do you do the Pope? The poop? What's the Pope pendant? I set it aside for you. What the hell? I'm so bad about oh, here it is. Okay, so I don't know if you do Pope stuff, but that's a Pope one. Holy smokes! Here's another one. This is a different color of opal. Are you opal? Not sure what this is. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's really pretty. I think it's this quartz crystal. Looks like it's slightly tourmalated or something like that. Yeah, it's just going way up. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, this is a quartz crystal. I'm not sure what agate is traveling through there, but it has one vein and it's like a grayish black, so could be a tourmaline vein going through there. It's faint. There, see it? There's that one vein that's, let me get light. There's one dark vein that's on there. So this is probably a chalcedony, which is like a special quartz that is, yeah, the properties in it. Damn, this thing is dirty. Most of my stuff I did clean this week, but these were just laying around. So I was cleaning off my desk. I thought, let me just sell these or not, whatever. One way or the other. They're getting out of here. They're moving along. Sign something. It's an interesting ring. 925. M is in Mary, N is in Nancy, I think. So it's an H. M and then H with a it's a period after each letter. What am I doing here? It matters in your time to look up maker's marks. It does matter. I can't see it. This is interesting. This one is just a smidge over 7. It's a 7 1/4. Yeah. That's an interesting ring. Okay. 7 1/4. And it's sterling, it's quartz. I don't know. It's some type of, it's when chalcedony is banded. It's an agate quartz. I have an angel aura. I thought that 18 karat gold double heart necklace I had, I thought that was mother of pearl. But just because I was testing everything this week, and I thought, let me just test that. Because the way it looks special. And so I did, and I'll be damned, it was a quartz. So it's what they call an angel aura quartz in that 18 karat gold necklace. Anyway, I'll do 20. I'll do 20 on it. It's a tiny ring as far as like the band, but it is signed. I feel like it's special. I don't know for a fact that it is, but I get the feeling that it is. That stone is really sweet. And these kind of stones like this, when you have the quartz, when you get a mixture like with the tourmaline, really enhances the frequency on this stuff. That's why I love my tourmalated quartz so much. This is really good for like precognition, awareness. It's good for like your intuition, your psychic, whatever. I mean, look how nice and loaded that thing is, and it's just rough. This just came out of the ground, probably in Florida, probably up at Rockledge. It's really good, really good. Love that one. Really love that one. I don't see anybody else interested in that. So, wasn't that ring on a? That's on my finger. It's comfortable. Forgot it was on me. Well, I think it's more tourmalated than rutilated, Becky, because rutilated is the rutile. It's normally like that brown or yellow or gold color. But when you get the black and grays, then you're getting into more like tourmalated, that kind of thing. Because what they're talking about is an intrusion of other agates, quartz, tins. Thank you very much, Jess. Gotcha, honey. I showed this briefly, but it's a nice large ring. It's a spinner. This one is a size 12. Very nice. And as expected, just says 925. This is superb because this is rutilated, pierced. This section here is pierced. And that would shine up some too, honestly. Out of here. I just opened that bag, that container. I bet I did. I bet I carried it. But I carried it off. It's okay. I don't need to clean them. Size 12. Nice ring. Nice men's ring. Or just a big ring if you got a big phone. It's 8.67 grams. Okay, so this is a size 12. And it's a spinner. And everything is sterling if anybody's fairly new. Okay, I will start this at, I'll keep it low. It should be twice that. These big men's rings sell, especially spinners. People like having them to fidget. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Just the sound of the ocean, period. But, you know, the sand in your feet, the frequency of the water, the sounds, the breeze. Because there's a very, very high oxygen levels right on the beach, too. That's another reason why people love it and feel so good, is your oxygen. The brass custom one. Yeah, that's cool. You're talking about the one that's on cord. You're talking about this big boy. Yeah, the oxygen levels are higher on the beach. Let me make sure that's the one you wanted, honey. Just let me know, Nesty, if that's what you meant. Yeah, I live on the, no, I live close to the beach. Spend a lot of time at the beach. So Nesty, I mean, this is the only brass thing I've had out today, so I think this has got to be it. And the price was $48, so I'll quit being a nudge and just, yeah, that's the one you wanted. I know the value's way up there on these. I did look whenever the other one. There's two Clisson necklaces. There's this one and then the two Clisson necklaces. It wasn't really a brass custom piece at all. They're just Clisson. I'm assuming it's something I showed today, right? These are the two Clisson necklaces I showed. This is closer to a Satsuma than Clisson, I think. But see how these are raised? The enameled pieces are raised. Yeah, I thought so. Because this one's not really have a whole lot of brass in it. Oh, that's a classic number. Yeah, that one's definitely my favorite of the two necklaces, and that bracelet's to die for. Yeah, 48's fine, sweetie. Thank you, honey. Isn't it lovely? I went shopping last night over at Soho. Is it Soho Vintage? Soho? Or Kimmy? I bought 3 or 4 pieces. Nice stuff. She had some great prices. I probably overspent on the turquoise and the chain, but I don't really think so, because I think that chain is so unique, the one I got. And it's a nice, big, you can tell it's native pendant, and really pretty turquoise. It's getting harder and harder to find, really good old turquoise. I And there's nothing wrong with stabilizing. You have to, because the stuff they find today is very chalky and it'll just crumble to go to cut it. So I like buying vintage and antique because you're getting better pieces of turquoise. Thank you, honey. Abalone too, but it's hard to get good abalone pieces. I mean, there's tons of it with just slivers, shaved slivers on it, but to get the nice chunky pieces, what ring is in here? Oh, it's another spinner. This one is really nice. This has got a Celtic. This is Celtic. That is really nice oxidations and good shape too behind that Celtic braid. Very nice. It's like butter in there. Yeah, I just see 925. That's it. But it is really, really buttery in there. It's a nice ring. Are you the 11.5 or the 13? You're the 13. Probably can get away with the 12.5 because it's wide and heavy. I mean, it might go a little lower than the 13, but that's what it is on the mandrel. So it could go a little lower, a little higher, but all of our fingers change all the time anyway. This is super nice. I'm going as low as I can, guys. That's a clearance price on these last couple big rings. They're expensive. Father's Day's in June. I should stick some listings up. I got so many nice, I mean, super nice cufflinks, tie pins, a couple men's valets. The rings, I got some really nice, big, native and other big rings. I say I'm going to do it. I didn't go around to it once because when I'm always busy with jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Always busy with it. I was like going the wrong way with the slit. I'm like, well, why won't you go in? Okay. I will put it in the end. So it's always hesitant to put stuff in there. This is another one. It's a Hopi style. I don't think it's actually Hopi made, but it could be. It just says 925, but it's the wave. Again, nice oxidation. So the wave ring. Do you want your wave to be black or do you want your wave to be silver? This must be the 11.5. I move it. Sometimes they move when I move them. Yeah, that was too tight. I'm going to say 11.25 on that one. Size 11.25. I'm so happy that it's raining. Hear it hitting the window. Yay. It can be shined up if you want it to be shiny. Okay. Bye, Beck. It is a spinner. This middle section. Okay. Okay. Thank you for looking. And now I can put these to bed. To do something else with them. June will be here fast. Time is flying. I like this ring. It's just too damn big. But I really do like this ring. It's 10.25. Reminds me of a drum, right? How they do the leather cording on a drum. It's not perfectly round, as you can see. Obviously handmade. It's like butter in there. Anything written? I just see the 925. I don't see anything else. That shows us what? 10 a quarter? Yeah. Yeah, 10 a quarter. Not 1.25. I need a 0, please. I'll start this low. But low indeed. Speaking of Kimmy, it's my bill. Let me get her taken care of so she can ship me. Oops. Not bad. I was under 500. That's always good. Anybody want this at 25? I know it's a large size. It is what it is. It is what it is what it is. That's just gonna be telling me you paid. Like, no shit. Thanks for telling me I paid. I kind of knew that. All right, I'm almost got my tabletop cleaned up. I mean, the days Tani would do that. Only hers was costume jewelry. This are you costume? Why are you? Oh, you got a dent. It's so sad when these get a dent because you never can get rid of that. You never can. You had it sitting here to. If I had a vermeil something I needed to hang, there it is. Nice unburied earring back, earring hooks. I need some. I have a pair of Native American earrings that need some hooks. So there. Oh. A knotted up box chain. Okay. Earring back, earring back, earring back. That's a pretty ring. That's most likely glass. But I love that. I like the pressure setting. You need white top, little dude. I can't use you. Might, well, no, one little wipe's not going to wipe the plating off. Just a little tiny wipe to get that smidge. A gentle, real quick one. Won't take it off. Because these will strip your jewelry. Pretty. I love that style. Yeah, it's going to be probably 7 3/4 or an 8. It's an 8. That's very pretty. Most likely a sizzy. It's on the edge of quartz. Actually, it is in quartz. What was it that they were? I saw a couple people doing it, shining the black light on the CZs. Is it CZs that glow, or what's the deal with shining the black light on these? I get the rubies, but I don't need to do that. You know when it's a ruby. And uranium glass and lucite, but what's the deal with glowing? So this isn't green or anything. It's just reflecting the light back at me. So what's the deal? Anybody know? Hey, Carly Q. Been a minute, darling. Yeah, you were at Kimmy's last night. That was a good sale. Some great pieces. Those size 8. Those zodiac necklaces were cool. I don't need them. I'm not allowed to buy necklaces. I have a whole box of necklaces over here. They are sterling. I know I need to do a show every day of the week. I wouldn't run out of stuff for probably a year or more. Isn't that awful or good? However you want to look at it. All right, there's the 925. Oh, it's dirty in there. FAS, which just means fabricated something. It's not a company. It's about the oops, can't use that. It's about the fabrication of the piece. It's a certification, so to speak, is what FAS is. Meaning of FAS on jewelry.
If you say 925 FA.
Yeah. Fused alloy. Oh, shoot. Fused alloy silver. That's all that means. So fused alloys, because silver is 92.5%. So it's 92.5% of silver, and that other percentage is other alloys, other metals. Oh, that's pretty. The faceting on that's really pretty. So yeah, might be like a lead crystal or something because it's reading higher than a CZ, but not deep into quartz. Really pretty. Anyway, it's a size 8. It is vermeil, so it's gold over sterling silver. This is so pretty. You can wear this with your gold. I would have kept this if it fit me. Another option to wear when I'm wearing my gold rings. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? 35 on that. I'd be tempted to wrap some silicone on that. I have quite a few that have silicone on them. Hey, I ain't too proud. I mean, it doesn't look great in your hand, in your palm, showing you got all these silicone here. But as long as I don't do more than just one. But once I forget, I was wearing the Billwall leather, 2 of the rings. They were side by side. And it was a bit much. The 2 silicones on the back. I was like wearing the ring. I adore it. What don't you know, Shell? Oh, shoot, my coffee's cold. Man, losing that weight. What's worse, being chubby or having just total, look at that, wrinkly, saggy, just all that fat's gone that held my skin taut before. Are you gold? What are you doing here? Did you get lost from your group? Now you look silver inside. So you're just a mate, I guess. Light's too much. I appreciate a deep stamp, but it makes it hard to read. Okay, it's a 925. Alrighty. This is vermeil. The stones are really dirty. I apologize, but it's, yeah. It was buried on the table. I'm basically cleaning up my table with you guys. Is what I'm doing. Oh, it's so real, whatever it is. Damn it, I had it. And then lost it. There's a little. And they're round. Man, I hit it the first time, and now I can't get it. Look. I don't care. Color glass. It's so dirty. I apologize. I can't. They're too small. I'm not gonna sit here and beep a million times. And I didn't find a maker. Just the S925 inside a deep cartouche, just like a rectangular one. This is a 6 1/4. So you can stack that with your other bands. You know what? I'll do $15. Actually, buy it now. Let's just get it done. You have to clean it, and it's tiny, but it's nice. I don't know what those stones are. It was taken off when I first hit it. Then I slid off the top and lost it, man. Oh, I got it. I must say it is a CZ. I know I won't be still. I'm like Anna. She talks so fast, and she's always moving. It's like I had to get used to Kirsten because Kirsten will do that. She'll get going, and I'll feel her energy. Yeah, the empath is me. Is like, wow, it's like waves coming off of you. But Anna, and it's not insulting. It's not meant as an insult. I call my sister this too, a wiggler. You know, a person that get really excited, they talk, and they're just going, and their bodies are going. It's sweet. It's very emotive. It's just so many people to watch. Nobody wants a 15 buy it now. Just stack that sucker. All right. See if I can get 25 for it on stick a video up. Because I have people I never see that used to buy from my recordings. So, yeah. And start doing those again. Because those I can be recording and pause it and get up and take a break if I need to. Oh, see, that flipped all the way around. I looked down like, what is that on my finger? That's a shame. Well, Ash will like that. I'm sure she will. I'm going to put it in there for her. I know she'll want it. She loves Reme like that. I thought I put this away and I didn't. Yeah, that's the same one, that reticulated one. Yeah, size 12. Okay. Yes, thank you all for being here very much. I wouldn't, obviously, it's so obvious, but I wouldn't be able to do this if it weren't for you guys. Anybody want to see some gold? I went through my gold. I got one really inexpensive pair of earrings because it's got like a dingadoo. It's not major. I didn't even know it was there until I looked at them to weigh them and to be able to sell them. That's it. If you're interested in any gold, I have yellow gold and I have white gold. And I got predominantly 18 karat. Predominantly 14 karat. I have one white gold. That's the one with the Aura Angel Aura quartz. Because I showed it once before, but I showed it as being this is extremely nice. I showed it as being mother of pearl, and this is what they call a runway chain or runway necklace. This type of extender, because you can make it as short as you want, make it choker length, it'll go all the way to 18 inches. This is white gold, it is marked, tested, blah blah, but it is finished with the heart. So if you pull this and make this very short, if you have short hair or you're wearing an updo, this is down your back. So with the backless dresses or even a V cut in the back, this shows on your upper back or however long you want to put it on there. So it's a very nice. They call it a runway, so it's a runway necklace. So it's 18 karat gold. The top is all diamonds. So there's 24 diamonds. There might be more. I counted 24. They're very nice. Very, very nice. I just haven't worn it. So I thought, well, I'll bring it again. It's a nice heavy box chain. It is 14 karat. And there's 24 really pretty diamonds in there. And then this turned out to be Angel Aura quartz. Because see how nice, I thought this can't just be mother of pearl. It's not conch. So I tested it, and sure enough, it's quartz. So it's Angel Aura quartz. I don't recall a maker on this. It's just marked, I think, 18 WG. Yeah, K18. What does that say? Under that. It's not WG. It says WG for white gold and other two, at least two other spots. What does that say? Because it might be a maker. Let me get a photo of it. Let's see if it'll show up. I either have no light or too much light. Like, no kidding, Mel. That's normal. I gotta stop shaky breaky. I got the shaky breakies. Gotta lean on the table so I don't move so much. Let's try to get a really good, clear picture, and so far that's not happening. Nope. It's just blurry. Let me try. That's like 015 or something. I don't know. 013, 015, maybe it's C something, but that's K18, but I can't read those three below it. So it may be a maker, but this is very nice. I need to get my list. I had to write everything down. Because, ooh, Deb, you got some crazy deals on the gold you bought from me. I barely broke even. So thank God I got a better deal than what I sold it for. Because, ooh, so man, you better check your pieces and write your prices down. So I'm happy for you, and I'm relieved for myself. I'm gonna go grab my list. Well, it's been right at an hour, so I'll take a little break. I don't have to cook dinner. I made lasagna, so I'm just gonna reheat that. Make sure it gets used. You know what I mean, jelly bean? So I'm not gonna be doing the dollar things. I can always wait and show this. Yeah, I'll put a necklace up and do a dollar start so you guys not just sitting here. Just sitting there twiddling your thumbs. You can talk amongst yourself. Your hubby's on Manjaro. Really? Is that about the same messages? Oh. Yeah, my husband did the injections for a while, and I think he's on a pill now. He might be back on injections. He's doing like a combination of things, which is good, you know. All right, I have a whole darn box of necklaces. Maybe there's something in this box. This has got to be universal, you know what I mean? Yeah, I could put anything, but it's just like a necklace. What is this? Oh, that's a pretty little garnet flower. Something a little better, but not too crazy. I have to unbury that box of chains. What is this? A bracelet. All right, we'll go with the garnet. Baby. I get my list and checking it twice. I'm gonna find out. I should sell my antique ornaments. I never even decorated my tree last year. I just had lights on it. But I always did it. I did it, and for a long time though, it was mostly for kids. I do like it, but it's just not worth it. Not when you have arm pain like I do, and your hands go numb. It's just like, geez, it's nice, it's pretty, but the lights are just as pretty. I bake a little bit, so it makes it up to him. I think he'd rather have baking than Yeah, if he really wanted it, he would. Oh, here, let me show you this. It's a really pretty. Would you turn around? A really pretty garnet flower pendant. It's a slide. So you could wear this on one of these wire type of torques. You know what I mean? One of these skinny minis. You can put it on that. How's that picture? Not great. Oh, would you like to know how long it is? It is 18 inches. Whoop. Okay, good enough. So it's 18 inches, and we're going to do the data. I'll warm up my coffee. I'm bad with sweets at night. I always have dessert. I have dessert at probably 6 out of 7 nights a week. I know. It's amazing. I'm not heavier. It really is. So maybe there's something maybe there is something wrong with my thyroid. Thyroid is just inflammation. I remember seeing that somewhere. Anyway, I'll be back with hot coffee and notes. Let me take a peek at the weather. Heather, the leather weather woman, says it's rainy and cloudy, but no lightning. Yay. Let me grab my phone. I did put that in, right? Yep, okay. Who the heck's out in the rain? All right, so we got roses at 13. I'm lucky I don't have to go there because they pick up. I've got two cameras on the porch. One of them is right on the so I can see the packages. I'm a worrywart. Okay, going once to rose at 13, looking for 14 or better. Sterling silver butterfly. These are handy. That's what I used on my garnet bracelet that you can't see the clasp. Was a tiny little butterfly pendant, really similar to that one. I thought it was in here, but I did want to keep it because I wasn't going to lower the price any. Is this the one? I've got a couple of the garnet ones. Or is this the ruby? No, this is the garnet. So this is the same type of thing. Because you can't see the clasp. It's identical. Look at that side and that side. This absolute same. It was maddening. So that works real well for that. So a thin 18-inch chain, which is a, don't know, a lot of links. So it's pretty cool. So what I did now was I built a bunch of other pieces to go with this. So it would take a lot more than my last price on that one. I have to bring all the other garnet pieces I've been collecting. But it's gonna look great. It's gonna look great, y'all. Thank you, Rosa. And congrats. Is this gold? What is this doing? Yeah, okay. Got this for Rosa. 13, right? Oh, Leslie. Did you come in before I said? Oh, Rose is out. So, okay. Sorry, wasn't paying attention. Well, not to the chat. I'm sorry. Thank you, Leslie. Now my nose is running. It's finally getting cooled off in here. Okay, these are so sweet. Oh, let me get your price on the 18 karat. I just brought it up just in. What did I do? Did I eat it? I'm telling you guys, I'm such a spaz these days. It's a big legal pad, too. Let's see if anybody's telling me what the hell I did with it. And I walked in, I went to lean it and thought, no. And then, am I sitting on it? No. Guys. Wow. I'm totally losing my stinking mind. Didn't fall. It's a big legal pad. I didn't move any of this stuff. I didn't move any of this stuff. And I did. I put it in my chair. Oh shoot! It's behind the pillow. Thank you. That's why I kept looking. Yay! Thank you. Oh, Susie, you're a godsend. All right. So where's all my information on that heart? Yeah, it's 18 karat gold double heart diamond. It's marked K. Yeah, it's just marked K 18 and WG. And then whatever those three letters are, it's a total gram weight with the quartz and the diamonds is 3.1 grams. Is that right? Where's my weight? No, it's was that just the chain or is that the whole piece? Let me just weigh this, because that number, I'm afraid I had just weighed the chain, which I really don't want to separate them. Yeah, 6.88 grams. So yeah, I'm glad I realized that was wrong. 6.9. It changed its mind. All right, so 6.9. That's total gram weight. But it's a nice chain. It's a nice box chain. And again, it's a runway chain. So it'll go to 18 inches. But because of the slide and you have the finished heart, and that way if it's going down your upper back, it's attractive. If you have short hair or you're wearing an updo, so you can bring this as short as you want, up to obviously up to a choker, or even you wouldn't do a bracelet. It's kind of wackadoodle, but it is marked there. Same thing. K18 WG. I'm not sure what the 3 letters are on this, but it's 24 white diamonds, and that's called an angel aura quartz crystal. As I was thinking, that can't be mother of pearl. That's not just show. And I was right. It's stunning. I mean, the thing is so colorful when you're wearing it. It's very colorful. I'm like, it can't be show. No way. I love that it's adjustable and has the finish in the back. So what else do I know about this piece? I did look. There's my measurements. That's crazy. I didn't measure the heart. Didn't really care, but it's a good size pendant. It's 1.5 inches long by 1 inch wide. So it is a substantial piece. And it's a nice, strong box chain. It's a good chain. I know these thinner chains are easy to break, but these do much, much, much better than the little oval links do. So it's a sturdier chain. And on this one, I'm starting this at $750. That's with the chain. And the total gram weight with the pendant and the chain is 6.9 grams. And I don't think that neither the diamond. Here's your back if you want to see. Lots of breathers. So I wouldn't think either were very heavy. So it's really good weight for that price. These actually, whenever you look at these type of necklaces, so this is white gold, not 19 carats, no such thing. I will write it down here. I can't spell. Angel. I'm telling you, I keep hitting the wrong letters. And I'm doing this at $750, wasn't it? Okay, yeah, that's low. Yeah, this one is like $1,100 plus. They were crazy when you could find something remotely the same. I mean, obviously I didn't find this piece. This is, yeah. You're not gonna like run into this thing very often. I don't know if they mass made these at all. I don't know. Open heart design is very popular. So both are marked, both are tested. I do dig that chain. It's pretty cool. You see that slider a lot on bracelets. Not as much. It's always the better. It's always designer stuff when I get the slider on the chain. Very nice. Well, let me know if you change your mind or if you see this on the replay. Let me know. Okay. These are the sweetest earrings. I do really like these, but I have other pearl earrings. A few. So I'll let these go. These are vintage. They're so sweet. These are 14 karat. And they're leatherback earrings with a heart dangle. As you have your flourish on your hook, they are leatherbacks. So that is a diamond, and then you have a real pearl. That's a dangle that's seated inside the center. It doesn't really move. I mean, it can, but it doesn't really swing around. It's solid there. It's dangling, but you see what I mean? It's got a really nice 14 karat cap on that pearl. It's definitely good jewelry. You can tell by the way that's made. It's nice. I'll give you measurements on this. Soldered in. Very nice. Okay. These 14 karat hearts, pearl dangle, diamond accent. Their total gram weight with the pearl and that little diamond, which isn't much, is 3.1 total gram weight. And they're 1.5 inches long by 1.25 inches wide on the heart. All right, so they're 1.5 long. Hello, come back here, baby. It's a little bit shorter than the ones I have on. Nice. Okay. Where were we? I'm starting these at 325. 3.1 total gram weight. Very, very nice earrings. All right, get this in for you. You know, it's a lot to write if someone comes back and watches the chat. Daigle. I think I need an N in here. Let me use 2 hands to type. Did I do 325? Yes. Oh, I didn't write down the total gram weight. It's 3.1. And there, was it 1.5 by 1.25? 1/4 by 1/4. Really? Yep. Yeah, just so you have all the info. But 325s are really good for these. Because these comped out anywhere from 450 to 550 for comparable size gram weight and diamond. It's a really lovely. I mean, it shows up. The diamond does show up. Extremely nicely made. If you look at the stone, but not only that, the pearl, how that pearl is set. It's too much light. Am I too far away? What am I doing? Really pretty. Haters gonna end up back in my box. I'll keep them in here. I'll show them again eventually. If I don't end up saying, well, I'm gonna wear them. I'm guilty of that. Okay, what is this? These are cool. I weighed these without the backs on because the backs are just custom. I don't know if they're sterling plated or what. I just picked them up because they were gold tone and they had the flats on them. That's what I used with these earrings. These are really cool. They're tricolor. There's 14 karat, but they're tricolor. And it's really cool because the bands of the copper, brass, and gold tone or silver tones are going horizontal against the. They're going more. I guess they're diagonally across the vertical lines. Boy, these need cleaned. But they're tritone. I should have cleaned these. Well, this is solid, so I could use a pad just to see if it's going to stiff up some. I didn't realize they were so dirty. I've worn these. So I'm sure I've probably worn them on here. Most likely. But I had to thin them out. Did that help? Oh, yeah. Still needs some more work, but okay. So there are tritone. It's hard to see. This light's just wiping it out. But there are bands of, kind of see it coming through here. And you can see it down here. They're interesting. They're optically pretty cool. When you're in the light, they really are cool. Anyway, where's my notes? Did I even do these? Yeah. All right, so I just measured them from corner to corner both ways. It's an 1.25 inches. So they're 1.25 inches square. And they are pierced. I weighed them without the backs. I took these off because I knew, obviously, they're not gold. So it's 3.19 grams for these. So 3.19 grams, 14 karat. They're very cool. They look cool on too. They're very cool. They show up. They're neat. They catch the light. Anyway, I'm starting these at 3:30. I'm not going to try to write all that information. I write 14 karat. How's that? There, I can see it. They're so cool. Yeah, they're definitely vintage. They're neat. I've worn them a few times. I just really have to thin out. I have to be realistic. And I tend to go with real simple stuff like this, like the hoops or something like that. I got some real nice ones from Lulu at Venice Vintage. They're really sweet. They're when they have the really little ball nub that falls just literally just below your earlobe. They're nice. They're a little chubby too. They're nice and heavy. If you guys haven't checked her out, check out Venice. I can't even talk. Vintage. She's on Friday nights after me. It varies. But she gets some really nice jewelry. Interesting stuff, different stuff. You guys already know I love Tanya. I sing her praises all the time. So she's on tonight, 6 o'clock Eastern. Nobody on these? Okay. Yeah, it's 6. And then I think Lulu's does Wednesday nights too. And I think it might be afternoon, like maybe 4 Eastern. I could be wrong, but check her out. I've bought quite a few things. And I've been very satisfied with everything. Okay. Nobody's bought gold. I did have one really inexpensive pair of earrings though, because I've worn them. I never noticed it. It's like a BB shape, like something, I don't know what the hell it would have been, like ding, like something as small as like this earring back, kind of something pointed that just went pop. It's weird. I thought, well, I could lay it down and maybe don't do that. You're gonna mess it up. They're wearable. You wore them. You didn't see it, blind lady. I only see it now because I was looking at them to sell it. I am selling my Victorian cross as 14 karat, very yellow gold. I've worn this with 18 karat. I've worn this actually on costume once because it just looked really good. I think it was an Irwin pearl chain or something. It was really like that. Maybe it was just costume. Might have been one I got from Utah. I've got some cool costume from Tanya. Here they are. I can't believe I never saw this because now, like, my eye's drawn right to it now. But there's a BB ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding. There it is. Right there. It's like dink. And you can see it here too. What in actual hell happened there? What happened? Right? Look, it's so perfectly round. It's it's like someone laid it down and took something like dink. What is going on? So these are very cheap. I think they might be below melt. Anyway, they're just little J hoops. They're gold. Wear your hair down. See, I'm guilty of wearing things missing a stone or broken. Nobody ever notices. Or if they do, they don't say anything. But it doesn't jump out at you unless you know about it, and then you're like looking for it. But yeah, it's more towards the bottom as well when it's on the ear. That's reflection. So I don't know what. It's just making it look crazy. But they're just really plain, beautiful yellow 14 karat gold. Okay. Here it is. 14 karat J hoops. They got a little ding under the melt. 1.1 grams. So it's they are a half an inch long. Okay. And how wide are those little buggers? Where'd it go? 3/8. I don't know how to write 3/8. Isn't it 0.625? Anyway, I'm being fancy. But they are what they are. And $75. It's a gram of gold, but it's a ding. I gotta be fair. I mean, it's one thing for me to keep them, but to sell them with damage, yeah. Now if I keep them, it won't matter because my hair is over my ears half the time anyway. They're very lightweight, so these would be good for a young person because I'm not really going to feel them and get a good back on it to cling to them. All right, Graham, you're either going back in the box or headed in the scrap pile, one or the other. I have so many hoops and stuff. I don't need to keep the dinger dingers. All right, 75 bucks. I know someone who will want that. What else did I have? That might be interesting. Okay. I should just do a gold show, right? Do a gold night. Yep. Probably so. I'm just curious. I don't remember what all I have. Oh, I adore these. Let's go back to sterling, shall we? Well, in a minute. This is sterling, but it's just very unique. This is fantastic. I don't know what it is. Afghan, somewhere over in the Middle East, somewhere. It's exotic. It's beautiful. I don't know what these are. I think they did move the needle. Hang on, let me check something. Because I know most of these are like garnet, then carnelian and garnet, and yeah. Look at the stones are wild. Look at that one. Some really pretty stones in there, and all those are little silver rings around there. This is so cool. And that's carnelian, and I think these are garnets. There's no amber. I did glow it with a black light. None of these are amber. But it's a hunk. This by itself, as close as I can get, with trying not to have this part on the scale, this by itself was 50 or more, over 50 grams. It's heavy because that's solid. That's not hollow. Hollow. And I did test these too. They're sterling as well. I thought when I saw it, some of this might have been coral, but I don't think so. I think it's all carnelian, and none of it's amber. Anyway, oh, and it has a now this was restrung by somebody who wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed. This is really screwy. It's staying. You know what I'm saying? But no, that needs fixed. That needs to be obviously a crimp, something, a crimper or something. They didn't put any. Yeah, they didn't put any findings between the end of their chain and to put a clasp on it. But it holds. Yeah, because I'm a lazy cuss, and I don't figure anybody's gonna ever see it. I'd leave it as long as I could get away with it. These were sterling too. I checked these. So I'll have to say it's wearable, but it does need repair. That's not something you can leave long term. It's going to break. Really pretty, really heavy, exotic. And it's 85 grams, all of it. And I can't imagine that just this. So again, this was over 50 by itself. So on this one, I'm going to do a starting bid. God, I don't remember what I paid for this. Oop. I didn't write anything down. What a goofball. I'll just do this. I'll worry about the sterling. That's it. It's beautiful. This is big and heavy. So if you restring it, you could put, if you take this apart to restring it, which I don't think, if I can get away with it, I wouldn't take it apart to do it. I would just maybe reconfigure the very end if I needed to have enough cord there, depending on the quality that how the cord's looking. Seems recently new, like they just didn't know how to do the ends, so they didn't put any kind of crimping beads or proper closure. It's that's a stupid low price on this. These things go for a lot, especially when they're actually sterling. Because a lot of time the stuff that comes out of there, Tibet and or coming out of Nepal or Morocco, a lot of times they're just whatever alloy. Janet, that's very cool. This thing's a monster. An absolute monster. Thank you. Anybody else looking for 160 or better? Do you want to go in there? You really don't. Thank you, ma'am. All right. That's so nobody else. Come in. That sterling piece of the bottom is amazing. That's what it's about, actually. I mean, the beads are nice, but man, that box at the end is wild. So let me know if you want to see any gold earrings. Did I get rid of any rings? I don't think so. Earrings, and I've got a bunch of chains if anybody wants chains. I got some real light ones. I really don't want to sell my heavier ones, but the light ones are nice for some pieces. I'll keep some of them. I'm just looking at what else I had that I actually... All right, some really nice high-end 18 karat white gold with, or it might be 14. Anyway, with just tons of diamonds, like a carat of diamonds around the these onyx carved. All right, this was just laying here. I missed one. That is so gray, but you know, silver actually does look this way before they usually put some like a coating on it. This looks old. Are you a true bypass or are you soldered? It's soldered. Yeah, it's so distracted, just sitting here yapping your heads off. See, I don't see any markings. I don't remember this ring. And costume does get mixed in. It happens. So if I don't recognize something, I don't remember dealing with it. It's sterling. Okay. Oops, where's my garbage can? Over there. Okay, it's just really dirty. Let me see if this is enamel or if that's stone. Those are definitely stone. The two smaller ones. Oh, that big one. Oh, yes, ice cold. All right. It's a little out of round. Oh, it's very out of round. Do you have an oval finger? You will. Oh, it's making it really small, like a 5. Or if somebody squished it to make it fit them. What do you think? It's loose on my 5. Because it's so oval. It's so funny. If you put it on and tilted, it'll go on because it's... and then twist it into place. That's funny. Okay, it's out of round. That first stone concerned me. I'm not sure that's turquoise, that the biggest one. The other two are. The littler ones. A big one could be. It's just me. I'm used to looking at old turquoise. Now that's a nice piece of old turquoise. Okay, anyway, a funky ring that fits a 6 1/4. I thought I was bleeding. It's that darn brown marker. Yeah, it fits 6 1/4, fine. It might fit 6 1/2. Oh, round 2. Yeah, it fits 6 1/2. It goes on my 7. Okay, So the wonky ring, it'll go on a 7. It didn't feel bad on my 6 1/4. You can throw it on a metal mandrel and make it round. Anyway, as is, it's at around. It's a nice ring. Right now, $20. Because I just throw it on the mandrel, smooth it out. I'll bring it back. Jez, what, darling? Like you so me. Hang on. I gotta get up there. Half the sentence is cut off. Whoa. Have a fish bin. I don't. I mean, I'm in the process of cleaning out a lot of stuff, so I run across something. I'll let you know. But I had 2. I kept one. I sold one. That was just the fish with the open center ring. The angel orb, yeah, it's beautiful. That's a really good deal. If you were able, it was hard to find anything that I thought was comparable, but I was shocked by the prices. But I've had this stuff for a while, so I've got good gold prices. Anybody want this for $20? I'm gonna stick it on the mandrel and get it round. And oh, look, it's signed. I'm gonna put it. Yeah, I got it. Shell, thanks. I'm just gonna finish this up and I'll get that for her because it's already in a box. I just have to label it. But I will. Trust me, I want to sell it. So, oh, look. Thank you, ma'am. They know. You gotta watch me. I like totally space and won't see it. So thank you, Shell. God knows I need babysitting. Like that list. What the hell? I know I saw writing, but I don't see it. Maybe it was just smidge. Yeah, I guess it was just smidge. Alright, this is gonna go in the fixer-upper. The fixer-uppers. I don't know what I'm getting. I'm just like sitting here like totally out of my head. So zoned out. Alright, this is so nice. I didn't get my price on it. I forgot. I'm like looking and like, I know I didn't. I'll bring it. Oh, I would mention these earrings on Friday night. But I sold one big funky pair, and then there's the ones that's like, I got some really, really cool ones. And I don't know if these are marked at all. They are sterling. These are pretty much, these are just art studio. I don't remember ever seeing anything on this. Nah. They're really cool, big mid-century earrings. Bam. Boom. They're so cool. They're super cool. They go like this, so it's going to be your profile when you're wearing these. It's your profile. Very cool. These coming forward. Yeah, these are super cool. These are super cool. They are 2.5 inches long by 2.25 inches wide. So really substantial. Really, so they need buffed up. They're pretty. They're so absolutely cool. Cool. Let me get your weight because I think they were like 10 grams a piece or something. They're pretty heavy. Oh, these, not these. Those were others. Oh, actually, this one is. It's 10 grams for the one. And 9.5 grams for the other. So they're 10 grams. Keep that in mind. They're heavy. Heavy. They are super cool. Okay, it's going to go this way. I can't get out of my own way. So they're going to be like that. Sort of, kind of. Whoop. Don't flip upside down. Anyway, these are super cool. Mid-century modern art studio. Fantastic big earrings. Okay, so I will start these. I'll do 60. There's more than that silver melt on these at 20 grams. They do shine up. I've worn them a couple times. They're cool. They're very cool. I need to bring my earring mannequin out here. Right? I did sit around and watch Kimmy last night. I was in and out of Sue's a little bit this morning. And I dropped into Dina Marie's. But again, just very, very briefly. There's always so much to do, you know what I mean? It's messing with jewelry. It's Sunday, Jess. It's Sunday. I'm just taking notes. Taking notes. I'm not putting those back in my jewelry box. All right. These don't have backs. Are you signed? It's a native design. Whether they are or not, don't know. But these are 1.25 inches long, about 3/4 inches wide. Definitely a Southwestern style, not signed. Sterling. Black stone. Don't know if it's onyx or tourmaline or what. Yeah, these cleaned up. Stuff keeps trickling out. I look and it's like, what is that? It's like, oh, I gotta test that. A thing to convert a brooch. It's random stuff. So every time I move something around, something else like slips out. It's like, what is it? Oh, look, it's my caliber. Yay. Don't put it there. Put it where it belongs in a little tin. It's a nice chain. Okay, I think I got it. If I want a child spoon. These are cool. I'll stick some backs on them for you. Anyway. I'll give you a deal on these. They're very nice. They're good size. They're not like the giant ones. I have giant ones. If you want giant ones, I've got some giant Mexico earrings. You know, the big earrings, the round ones, or the ones kind of like this. Dangles. I don't know. I think I sold a lot of my dangles already. Is confirming the big chunky. Yes, it is sterling. Yes. That's what I was mentioning when I was showing the item. Was that? Speaking of which, let me get that for Susie before I do forget. Sorry, was that was sterling. A lot, most of the time when you get those Afghan or Morocco, whatever they are, most of the time they're just some type of aloe. The necklace for you, Susie, honey. And that was $7.50 if I recall. Yeah. Thank you so much. You're gonna love this in person. That angel ore is really, really pretty. Really, really pretty. Susie, I do ship insured and obviously priority. So what happens is the sender has to file the insurance and the money comes to me. But that way I can refund you. But keep in mind, guys, if something gets stolen off your porch, it will not cover. It does not cover it. The only way to protect yourself from something being taken off your porch is if you pay, I think it's $3 or $4. Thank you, Susie. Congrats, honey. And that's the signature required. And you can pay, I think, another dollar and have adult only signature. But I think it's $3. I'm pretty sure it's 4 tops to have signature required. Otherwise, if it's delivered to the wrong address or not delivered at all, or the box is all torn up and whatever, it'll cover that, but it won't cover if it gets still, if it shows it being delivered to your address. The only way at that point it's covered is if it's damaged in the mail. Right? Yeah, that's a nice touch, Jess. That's why they call it a runway necklace, because, as the person passes by, it's still, aesthetically pleasing. Because I had that situation obviously before, and it's sad. I mean, I was able to refund the person, just it wasn't a huge order, and I just felt so bad for them. But all I can do is insure it. But as far as it being delivered, no. But that way, at least that way, though, if something does happen to it, I'll be able to refund you. Anyway, these are 25 sterling, and I'm gonna assume onyx or tourmaline. 25 on these. Okie dokie, Smokey. What else is in the box? It's been 2 hours. I should be a good kid. I did not price this. Oh, I didn't price this, but I know what this is. This is Silpata. I recognize it. Yeah, it's a Silpata cross. It's two-tone, I think. No, it's just sterling, I guess, with a pearl. I don't know if that's real or not. It's Silpata. It's a cross with a pearl. Really pretty. It's nice and chunky. It's well made. There's your Silpata mark. And this one is just shy of 2 inches long by about just shy of 1.25 inches. Silpata cross. And I'm going to do it right now on this one. I think these don't go for that much. I think it's 30 is fine. It's a good size cross. It's not dinky. Thank you, Wendy. My nose is itching up my face. I mean, somebody's coming. Hope it's something good. Hope it's something good, y'all. This looks interesting. Are you one of the Tiffany's? No. No, it says, I love you, Mom. That's so sweet. Nice chain. Facing the right way? No. Now you are. It's sweet. Oh, look, it says it's $9.99 fine silver. Woo woo. Very nice. She loved Mama. She or he loved Mama. That's nice. What's that symbol before the purity mark? It's, ooh, I keep seeing different animals in that mark, so I don't really know. That's what I keep seeing, is different animals. I saw a dolphin, and I'm like, no. And then a bird? No, I don't know. What is it? I don't know. Very cool. And then the chain, I remember the chain wasn't fine silver, so this must be marked. Plus, they wouldn't do that because it's so soft. No, it really finds fine silver is soft. Yeah, this chain is sterling. It's not fine silver. Nice find. I should put that on my charm bracelet. 20.47 grams. I started at 75. Oh, let me give you a length. Whole lot of horses. All right, this says it's 7.5 inches long. And obviously, you can hook this wherever your heart desires. We make sure that's true. Let me make sure this clasp is large enough to do that. Yes, it is. So you can clasp it anywhere. And then you'll have a dangle. Put something on the dangle. Okay, pretty cool. Let me look at this when it's closed. Yeah, it's fine. All right, so pretty cool. Oh yeah, look, it's not. Yeah, the closure won't go back, so it's not truly. You can't truly put it anywhere. No, because the way this bars works, it's one that it slides back and forth. The chain can't get behind it, so it stays like this. It doesn't close. So yeah, no. So let me go ahead and close this and give you an actual size. Okay. It touches 6 3/4, but I'm going to say 6.5. You need room to close it. I'm going to say size 6.5. It's 7.5 inches long. And the heart by itself, just the heart, the chain is sterling, but the heart is it's your info on it. That's not that deeply done. That'd be easy to get that buffed off. It wouldn't really bother me being on there, quite honestly, because it's seed. Good sentiment. How much this weigh again? 20.46 grams. 20.49. All right, so and the heart. That's the 99 fine silver. See, the problem is I have to cut that. Is this maybe the chain might not be soldered, and this looks like an add-on, maybe. Yeah, that last link looks like it could be an add-on because these other links are thick and they're soldered shut. So all these are soldered. But the closure, this right here, it's different. Oh, this one's that way too, though. Okay. If that didn't look soldered, these big ones definitely are. And it's done in a Rolo style. It's very nice. 75 is a good price on that. So I'm glad it opens though, because I'm going to take that heart. And put anything on there. Another heart. I have a bunch of hearts. Trina, Good eye. Super nice piece. Wrong thing. I forgot I stuck it in my box. I'm like, where'd it go? Yeah, that's a good one. Congratulations. Yeah, I thought that heart qualified to go on my Victorian Hearts chain. I think it's pretty darn cool. That's a good price on it. Congrats and thank you so much. Look at me, I made it over 2 hours and I'm feeling okay. Yeah, do some quick bite nails. Oh, these won't be. These are Bayanahan. I can't say it. Bayanahan. 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 Actually, Ashbel told me that it's like the energy or the of like the concept of like whole villages coming together, communities coming together to accomplish goals and things. And the person that made the jewelry came to the Philippines, and he was so impressed and overwhelmed by the spirit of the people that he used the name for that energy and that ethic is the Bayanahan. So he named the jewelry company after that. And these are hollow. These are pretty cool. They're snapbacks. You don't have to worry about losing your backs. They're 1.25 inches long. And it's a little, they're about 1 inch wide, a little over. But they're snapbacks. And they're in good shape. They're nice and tight. We get right in. Very nice. Click in there, would you? As the others. Very nice. It's got a good length on them. 1.25 is good for an oblong hook, puts it in there hollow, so they're not going to be heavy. And you don't have to worry about losing your back. I'm so crooked. It's a good length. Anyway. Oh, there's your mark. Sorry. Never showed it to you. So I thought it was really neat that she was able to tell me what that meant, right? Isn't that cool? Okay, so Bayanahan. No, I'm saying it wrong. Sorry. I'll give you a good price on these. $40. His stuff goes for good money. This brand goes for good money. It's one of those brands. Designer. Well made. The links would probably put at least 3 charms each. Yeah, good size links, yeah. You could do a lot with that. Oh, I already had a bag. Well, now it's double bagged. I'm so thirsty. Let my coffee get cold. I am going to wrap up. But keep in mind, I was going to do some bite nails real quick with you. Let me do that. Then I'm going to take off. I want to overdo it. Been a busy week. Charity pickup is Tuesday, so I have to get that stuff ready and outside. I had an area where I was put a bunch of stuff I wanted to do bite nails at. do anything actually, Mel. Just do any damn thing. Whatever's here. Do it, baby, do it. Chain was stuck. Okay. So we'll do some few quick bite nails. This is designer I forget that H. Oh, see, it just, yeah, I never did Google it. Somebody will know it. And this is a Pisces. Does that say India? Oh no, it says Pisces zodiac. Alright, so this is a 20-inch chain, spring ring. I think it's a box chain. Oh, that's the Pisces mark. That's not a maker's mark. Anyway, it's a box chain. I'm a goof. It's 20 inches and it's Pisces. Very cool. It says, I'm so blind, guys. No, it doesn't say I'm so blind. It says imaginative, sensitive, kind, compassionate, and then it's got the alchemical symbol in the middle, and the front has the Pisces and the fish. 20 inches. And I'm going to tell these are going to be bite nails. Blow them out the door. The chain's worth that. It's a 20-inch box chain. That'd make a neat charm. Bale's kind of big, but it's a nice one. Nobody's sun sign, moon sign, your ascendant. That's why you can have so many different charms on your bracelet. There's a lot of different planets. All right, we're gonna pass on the. Yes, it needs to be a Pisces. I feel ya. I feel ya. This must be a brooch. Yep. What does it say? I can't make it out. It's 925. It's like a real fancy L. And then maybe another letter, but I can't tell what it says. Anyway, and it's a pin. That's pretty. What is that star? Is that glass or something? Let's see. It's glass or enamel, which is basically the same thing, but close. It's reacting like glass. Okay. So it's a major scene. It's a major scene. It is sterling silver. And it's about one, it's just shy of 1.5 tall. And it's 1.5 wide. Oh, here's the pin. I have no idea the age. This does stick out a little bit, but you're probably going to be wearing this in the winter, you know. So that's thought out because it is, I would say, a holiday type of piece of jewelry. So it's not real new, that's for sure. Because see the lock, it's got the 2 ears, more rounded. Yeah, so it might be like 70s or 80s, I'm thinking. Thank you, son. That's for this, right? I don't remember putting it in. I don't think I did. What was the last thing? It was something I put away. Hey, Nesty, was that what you wanted? Was the because I never put a price in for that, but or did you want the earrings? I think that was the last thing I did. That was 25 were these. Yes, see, I don't know. Yes, which one? I think the earrings, because I hadn't put the price in for the manger yet. So I know you said yes, but yeah, I don't know. Did you want the nativity? I thought she wanted. Oh, you do want the nativity. Okay. You're psychic again. You did. It's so cute. You've done that to me so many times. I just put the price like, I know what you're going to say. I got you. I heard you. Telepathically, you heard me. Because I was going to put 25. That's so funny. Thank you so much. It's pretty. But be mindful that pen does stick out. It'll get you. It'll get you. This is interesting. Hands were like a big thing. But I don't know the age of this. I don't know if it's a reproduction. I don't know anything about it. So it could be a repro. I don't know. It's a box clasp with a spring ring, 18 inches. Oh, the hand with the bail is an inch and a half long and about almost a half inch wide. So I don't know. It does have quite a bit of wear. It's worn really smooth, so it's got some age on it. I just don't know if it really, because these is early. If this is the real deal, it's super early, but I don't know. It could be a repro. That one repro, the angel, or yeah, what was she? Fairy angel. It fooled me completely. It really did. Got a lot of earrings. Yeah, I did too. I did too. Anyway, I'm like putting this away. I'm so nuts. I'm so nuts. So this one we're doing bite nails. I know. Sorry, but I don't know what this is. If it's real or not. I don't know. I lean to saying it's a reproduction, but I don't know. I said I was going to do bite nails. I have to stick to my word. So if I know it's a repro, how much am I willing to pay? For that repro with the box chain. I didn't look any of these up, guys, so bear with me. I'm going to say 35. Then I'll cover the chain, and I mean, that's cheap. I'm just basing on this, really. Thanks, Rosa. I don't know how to tell either, Rosa. Like, to prove it's whatever. It's like priced it as a repro. It's really cool either way. I forget not everyone's a collector. I mean, it's generally we don't care if something's signed or something's, like, oh, that's antique, that was a thing, or whatever. I got a bunch of jewelry's not even sterling or gold. Oh, I am sure. I'm absolutely sure I've accidentally sold gold. I mean, I've given away gold before, or sold gold as sterling in the past. All right, let's do these as a bite now because these are some cool hoops, and then I can wrap her up. I like these because they have the swirl design as within the metal. It's nice. So it's a nice texture. These are always good, and it's a snapback. That'll probably tell us who this is on that flat of the closure pin. I just see the 925. That's it. Nobody claimed her. Oh, let me check that flat end. Nope, nobody claimed her. 1-inch hoops. These are very nice. And these are super good. They're plenty big. 1-inch are really popular because they work well. They're not too big. Yeah, they're as long as the earring I'm wearing. These are really good. These would be good for gifts. You know, a pretty box. These should buff up really nice. I don't see a lot of serious scratching. I think you could do this with a home hand cleaning. See what I mean? The surface is good on these. So these could be hand buffed out. Would look really good. You could gift them. Oh, I was just gonna toss them in the video box. Thank you, hon. Yeah, they're nice, Maria. I mean, they're nice just to have as a staple piece. I just already have so many hoops. You can imagine, right? I have a lot of hoops. A lot of hoops. Too many hoops. Okay, so there's 23 brave souls still hanging out. Let me get this up so you can't see what I'm writing. I do really poorly at doing numbers, so I think what I'll do is I'll do a state. All right, so I'm gonna do a giveaway and pick a state in the continental U.S. Any of the 50 states. Not yet. Keep thinking about it. Excuse me. Wow, guys. It's been in the news a lot this year. Not in a good way. People are selectively forgetting this state because it's such a mess out there. So it really kicked off all this fraud investigation. This was the first state. but really going crazy. Hey, you got it, Laura. Yes, Minnesota. It's a great state of Minnesota. With Minneapolis, with all the fraud, with the daycares. And the people going nuts over ICE. This world's gone insane. I mean, you can hate ICE, you can do what the hell you want, but come on, man. What do people trying to drive somewhere have to do with it? That's not going to change anything. All right, I'm going to go. I will be back on Friday. Yep, I won't be doing anything during the week. I've got so much. Oh, I'm sorry, Sherry. That stinks. Thank y'all for being here. I really appreciate it. I might crank the AC down to 70 and my hands are like ice cubes. Yeah, Deb, you missed all the gold. There's a few pieces. Just a few. Anyway, I will see you guys Friday and have a good week. Take care of yourselves. We're going to have a new moon. So there you go. It's a good time to start a new project or continue on with something or just, yeah, it's a good time to start something with the new moon. We all got stuff. All right. Love you guys. Appreciate you being here. And I'll invoice tomorrow and then do most of the shipping on Monday because most of you guys paid right away. So, but I go ahead and ship it when you pay if I'm around to make sure I make the mail. All right. Good night, you guys. See you at Tanya's. She's starting at 6 Eastern. I'll definitely be over there because I don't have to cook. I'm just reheating lasagna. So I'll see you over at my jewelry addiction. I think everyone here knows who Tanya is and hangs out. Deb, I was so glad to see you had come over. I don't remember having seen you there in years past, so I was glad you finally joined us over there. Now you see why I buy so much stuff from her. Tanya's got great stuff. I was really impressed by Kimmy's auction last night. I bought a bunch of stuff. All right, I'm going to shut up. See you guys in the chats. Bye.